All right, it is the third big thing that I've been doing in the last few weeks. It's the month of May, and there's just so much on my gig list, which is good. It's Sunday. Valerie was out, and I was watching our baby, but she's on her way back, and I'm just trying to get ready to go and get the house clean. So I'm gonna try and get all of that done and be ready to go by the time she gets here. But in case you're new here, my name is Lilley. I'm a singer, songwriter, and poet, and this is a series where I go backstage into what I call the green room, or the green rooms across my gigging journey, and kind of just show you what behind the scenes kind of looks like. Today the struggle is I can see the baby waking up. Today the struggle is energy levels. I'm very tired. I was up late with the baby. Baby's waking up now. And I have dishes to do. So I gotta figure out what to do to make sure that she's okay, as well as prepare myself for the road ahead. Gotta take the train today. Valerie has the car, and it's just a terrible day for driving. So we'll see what happens. I haven't figured out what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. I barely put on clothes, and we'll see what happens. Let me tell you how my day is going. I had just set up my camera right here for a little time lapse, maybe some behind the scenes, taking care of the baby, changing her diaper. I thought she just pooped. The whole time I thought I was recording a video, and I had just took a picture. And I'll put up the picture that I took. This is what it looks like. Are you hungry? Because I also have to finish doing it. Okay, alright. She's hungry. This is the first time I've been back in Harlem for a gig in a while, so it took a little bit to get here. I'm on the 3 train at this point. This is the first time I've been on the 3 train in I think over a year at this point. I feel like everything is far from Jersey City, where I am. So because of that, I feel like going anywhere just takes energy. Which is funny because when I lived in New York, going from gig to gig was much easier because you just get on the train and you go, and even if there's train delays or train shutdowns, you're gonna get there, right? And it was just generally accepted that you might be late, but you're gonna get there. Oh my God, I forgot how loud the train is. Oh, we're outside. I didn't know we went outside. Look at that. I did not know the train came outside. There's just something about being on the other side of the river that just makes everything hard to do. And then it makes it even harder when your energy levels are already low. So I've made it to my stop. I'm at 148th Street, right there. And I'm gonna start walking. I just realized I don't know if I was supposed to do music today. I just realized that I had the option to do music today, and I did forget about that option. Which means as I'm walking there now, I looked at the flyer and realized that it's me with my guitar. So I hope they're not disappointed when they get these poems. That's also an energy level thing too. Like, how do you go about doing the pieces and the songs? I can take this down. How do you go about doing the pieces and the songs that take a lot of energy from you? I'm gonna do a couple of poems, maybe 3, I'm not sure, right? But the guitar adds so much more to it, in both a good way and a bad way. And just because it adds to it, it means it's gonna add energy regardless. It's gonna take energy to bring it with me. It's gonna take energy to whatever. So, hope they're not disappointed. Yeah. Trying to find a way to say this that doesn't make it sound like it's the fault of my friend who invited me or the event itself. I'll say it like this first and explain myself. I don't want to be here. What I mean is, this is the part of touring and performing that I think people don't see as often, that the performers, the people who are running the show, we get tired. This stuff is draining. Especially, I feel like it's also different for like songwriters and poets who like pour their heart into the music. And coming here already tired, already low energy, it just doesn't feel good. And I'm worried about what my performance is gonna look like. So I kind of have a choice to make. And stay tuned to see what choice I do make, but I have a choice to make when it comes to my poems. I'm gonna do 3 poems. I could do all old stuff and focus on the stuff that I could do in my sleep. Or I could do a mix of old and new stuff and sprinkle in something that is new but might give me more energy. But it might take more energy. I'm just tired. It's a beautiful restaurant. So this event is actually for my friend, the artist Anubis, who is a performer and artist based out in Harlem. And he has this concert series, this performance series called the Harlem Bomb Shelter. This is just one of their events, but we're also celebrating his birthday. So happy birthday. And I think that's where I'm gonna try and draw the energy from, because when I perform, when I share, when I minister, whatever, it usually isn't about me. Like, I get something out of it, but the performance and the stuff that I create, it's not about me. So hopefully I can use that to give me energy, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Okay, bye. Sorry. Hi, everybody. Y'all are not important right now. Hi. I did not know. I knew it was your birthday. I did not know that this was a lineup of like some of your favorite artists. So now I'm nervous. Look at what you've done. I'm gonna start with a poem called Celebrate. I think that Black men don't celebrate each other enough. Black men don't celebrate each other enough. Come and celebrate with me. For today I awoke and I was black and also a man, but not also dead. Not also kissing the face of a slack-jawed bullet thirsty for the blood in my chest. Come and celebrate with me. For today I awoke and I was black and also sunlight. Also the joy of the Lord, which is... I love seeing us take care of our own. And something I love that you do, that I see you do, is you take care of your own, but you also take care of your own. And I learned from that. So I wrote this poem about my daughter. They say that when a man becomes a father, at least one of the good ones, everything changes the first time he lays eyes on his child. That the moment baby and mother untangle their organs from each other, a new beginning is reached. They say that love like this changes you all at once. And I say that they are liars, at least in my case, because the moment that you were born, I did not hold you in my arms and feel a tsunami rise to my eyes. I did not cry. I did not weep when you were born. There was no paradigm shift. My heart did not suddenly grow a new chamber for you to live in. I did not start making corny jokes, planning your college fund, see myself as a father figure. No big change for when you grace this world with your presence. No, I did not suddenly begin loving you on a November morning. Because I have loved you for far longer. I have loved you with a gradual love. The kind of love that grows consistently and exponentially. I loved you in March when your announcement was met with tears of joy and anxiety. I loved you more in April when we learned just how much a mother's body can give away just to make sure that you are safe and secure. I loved you more in May when the world learned what name belief carries. I loved you more in June when mommy and daddy brought you home to Bermuda, gave you the gift of pink sand and clear skies. Loved you even more in July when mommy decided to play a full tennis match and decided that that's just what the doctor ordered. I loved you more in August when daddy was a worrier and mommy was a warrior. Even more in September when mommy was the worrier and daddy was the warrior. I loved you in October, our month of celebration where we danced and sang and called your name deep into the night, a declaration of faith. Your family gathered together, aunts and uncles, cousins and grandparents, celebrating the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen, which is to say, I've always had faith in you. The kind of faith that both calms and stirs up the spirit. That promises that things will be hard. Yes, they will, but they will be okay in the midst of it. The kind of belief that says, I'm ready to walk with you through valleys because we fear no evil. The kind of faith that reminds me that our first ultrasound of you was not of your face, but of your backbone, which is to say you have always been strength since you were formed in your mother's womb. So when you were born on a November morning, the leaves just beginning to turn, the air just starting to crisp, I did not suddenly know what it is to love my daughter. No, Imani, I have always loved you. I have loved a gradual love, the love that grows day by day, the love that only your mother and I will have for you, the love that builds your name. So here's to years of gradual love. Wow. Remember foundation shakers, remember Nelson Mandela, remember Martin Luther King Jr., remember Paul, remember Silas, remember Jesus, remember good men who made temporary home of brick and mortar and steel and shackles. Remember those men who stayed true when those shackles closed, when those chains locked. Remember the chains, remember the change, remember the chains before the change. Remember God breaks every chain. Remember broken chains and broken shackles and broken bodies and broken hearts. Remember God uses broken things to produce beauty. So remember, it takes broken soil to give crops, broken clouds to give rain, broken grain to give bread, broken bread to give strength. Remember your strength. And when show's done and I'm waiting for the birthday boy, I don't know where he went. There he is. My God. This is the artist Anubis right here.
What's up, what's up?
It's his birthday.
It is.
We were at the Harlem Bomb Shelter, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Can you tell them in like a sentence, what's the Harlem Bomb Shelter?
Sure. The Harlem Bomb Shelter is a literary and poetry platform and organization that's built in Harlem, but to create community around the world.
Yeah, I've been to the Harlem Bomb Shelter many times. I actually lost count at this point, and I'm glad I got to come and support you today.
I really appreciate it, man.
It was a lot of. This happens every time. I feel like there are times I go into shows and I'm tired, and then I do the show and I feel better. So